When I told you guys this whole world is magic, it is. This community knows exactly what's happening. But I made the connection. It's not because out of nowhere I just assume. I don't eat meat, but I decided to eat chicken. And sure enough, a old dad just pop up out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. And I'm sitting there saying, I have to meditate on this. There's a connection. There's a connection. Out of nowhere, how there's people just out of nowhere. All of a sudden, I owe money. And I realize all I did was change my diet because I'm very observant. I pay attention to everything that I do. My intuition is what I'm working on. So whenever the mind tell me something, I try to follow it so I could be strong when my intuitions come into play. And I make the connection to realize these people renew the spell every year. They don't trash the chicken, they feed it back to the community. And you owe the debt. Their debt. You're paying the price for it. And I realized the connection that was happening. You would never, ever, ever, ever hear people who has a lot talk about chicken because they know. Some of them know, some of them might not know, but they would not be craving any chicken. There's a big disconnect between you living free and chicken. There's a reason why they put all these good stories behind chicken in the black community or for the poor. Stop eating chicken if you want to live free because you are paying someone else's debt, especially that community. That's what they do. And I don't believe they are the only one doing it. They just doing it in public for us to see. They do it right on the street for everyone to see. But I don't believe they are the only community who does that. But practice it for yourself. Remove chicken out of your diet and stay connected to yourself. And you're going to realize I am not tripping, y'all. There's a reason why. Your chicken spot in your community, it's coming from a place. And they know what that chicken represent. And that's why they feed it to you. That's why it's so cheap. That's why it's available everywhere. Okay? So please, y'all, I am not tripping. I experienced it, and the moment I knew, there's a show called The Gentleman on Netflix. That's what connected the dots for me. The fact that you owe money, and the person that you owed wanted him to dance like a chicken, it just clicked. I was not looking for that show. It's just I've been focusing, meditating. And that show totally connect the dots. If you don't believe me, please go do your own research. But I'm going to show you a couple screenshots to show you it is all magic. I am not tripping. Never made the connection before, but I always knew there was something fishy about it. They do it right in public, and then they put all the chicken in the garbage truck, and I know exactly where that's gonna go. But the black community is paying the debt. See that? That's what's happening. You have to realize, man, back in the day, people never used to share food. People never used to eat from other people because they knew. But now they remove everything away from you just so they could feed you their magic. That's why now we're trying to go back and grow our own food for that reason, because there's a deeper connection. When you cook your own food, there's a deeper connection. That's why people say they could feel the love when you cook. Okay? I am not joking, y'all. Start connecting the dots and remove yourself from that madness, because I have. And that's the reason why I'm able to see, because I am outside the bubble. I truly believe I am outside the bubble to make that connection. And I watch people next to me change their diet and then watch them getting sued for shit that could have easily just wiped away. But they attracted it without them even knowing. Please, y'all, I am not guiding you in the wrong place. You make the connection yourself.